Hello, CatsGarden&Kettle friends. Um, I'm going to try and keep doing these vlog style videos and trying to keep on gardening in a calm, chill way. So, today my focus is to harvest some potatoes and finish a garden bed and sow some things. Hello, there's a Bade. Come here, Bade. A wild Badecho appears. Um, and lost my focus. Yes, because Storm Francis did calm down yesterday. Even though we had rain through the night, everything is soaking wet. But we received warning for tomorrow and Friday that we're going to have depression, Goretti or whatever they are calling it, and it's going to be strong rains. And so hop along with me. Let's go. Hi, I am Gia, and I garden in Portugal on the Silver Coast in Zone 10. I share this small space with nature and my pet cats, and all of you who wish to join in our adventures. So let's enjoy spending time in the garden together. Okay, so I know that I have here potaties. So I'm gonna harvest these potatoes. I'm also gonna harvest stinging nettle. I'll make some soup today as well. Gotta be careful. There's also arugula growing here, so we'll be careful not to remove this. This is a container, plastic container. So let's see what we can harvest from here. I hope these are, as you can see, look at how the soil is. I hope they haven't rotted. Put my thingy here. Let's see how much we can get. Oh good, they're okay. Oof, good. Might have to remove some parts, but they're okay. Hello. Well, this is a nice harvest. It's probably just gonna be a few more, but hey, yeah, okay. And this one is the original potatie, which I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna clear this. Let me clear this with 2 hands. It's faster. Cleared. Hello, potatoes. I have cleared most of the garden container, and we got a few more potatoes. I mean, it was just left here, so hey, it's really not that bad. But there is one growing here. So what I'm thinking is, normally I don't sow potatoes after potatoes, but I have potatoes there, so I'm gonna sow fava beans on this side. Hopefully this will help the soil. And I'm gonna sow one potato on this, just next to this one. And we'll see how this does. Experiment time. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how this does. I did remove 2 stinging nettles, which I'm going to plant elsewhere. Harvest and plant the rest elsewhere. Let's not waste the stinging nettles. They are food, not weeds to me. So yeah, let's get the potato in here. Probably add a little bit more organic matter, but the soil is not that bad. Not really. I thought it would be worse, but since I mixed a little bit of sandy soil in here as well, it's actually not that bad. So I'm not gonna add a lot of things, just maybe a few food scraps, and that's it. Been here around, and I think I'm going to. Hello, Bade. I think I'm going to move this around a little bit, or just getting it more into the front. I think so. Wish me luck. See if I can move this, because this is heavy. It's super heavy. Let me try. Okay. I guess this is it. Okay. Yep. I'm good. Okie dokie. Oops. What did I step on? Oh, it's just an empty shell. Oof. It wasn't a real snaily. Thank God. I hate stepping on snailies, even though they eat everything. Anyway, this is my potato that I had outside for like weeks or a month. I don't know. Look, she's trying to grow already. So, just gonna make a very nice, comfortable little home for the potato. That's good. I could make it deeper, but she's already sprouting. Oh, did I leave it with? No, I'm just gonna pull it just a little bit more to this side. Okie dokie. Right there. That's better. Okay. Listen, if that potato gives me this much, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with this. It's just one potato, so if I can get that in a few months, I'll be okay. Okay, let's just cover so that the cats don't mess this up. Or other animals, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I should put one underneath. There. Okay. I hope this doesn't fly with the wind, so maybe lower. Because there's nothing there. Okay. It is covered. We're done for this one. In here, I have a little yield from last week, which I let drying here, because as you can see, these are super wet and filled with dirt. So I just leave it here where it doesn't get either sun or water. And now these are ready to go inside the house for me to use, and these will stay here for a couple of days until they dry, and I come back to get them. So I was strolling around the garden and I decided that this is where I want to place a new rosemary bush. And I have like 20 minutes before the light goes. So let's just do this as quickly as I can, because it's gonna get dark. Because it's going to get dark soon. But hey, sometimes it clicks And this is where I want something, and let's just try. This was recorded on January 7th. I had no idea that this would be one of the last days that I could be outside in the garden without having to worry about the weather. It is now February 5th. It's after the storms. There's depression Leonardo happening outside. There's a lot of water everywhere. I don't think anyone was expecting or was remotely ready for what happened on January 28th and what keeps on happening in Portugal with the weather. Okay. So this was just decided. It was on a whim. I have no idea if it's going to do well here, but this is at the entrance of a part of the garden tier, so I hope it brings more bees. And I hope it does well and that it lives. I hope it lives. I heard birdies and I got distracted. So, I don't want to overdo myself, so I think I'm gonna finish for today outside. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I thank you for hanging out with me. And I hope to be able to be in the garden soon again. But I'm counting that the next few days are going to be stormy, and I'll work on something else while I wait for my opportunities to be out here and to grow more things. And there's a kitty coming to say goodbye. Bade, anda, Bade. Anda. Yeah, Bade. He's right here. Bade. There. There's Tail. There's Bade. There's Bade. There's Bade saying goodbye. Goodbye, Bade. I wish the microphone would pick up the purring, but this is a cheap microphone, so yes. Okay, so I thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next fall. Bye. And for more gardening videos, I suggest you try some of these.